But good evening, I think. Yeah, we're running. Up and running. Hello, welcome along to Small Ultimate. And the, well, I want to say the racing club at Overtake.gg. It is actually a league. This race is part of a league, Rd4 of the LMU Ultimate Masters, which is what the championship is called, and hosted by Overtake.gg. Right, so I figured, why don't we just jump into it? Yeah, probably fine. I have no idea what what settings to use. Let's see. We can reduce the brake force slightly, because that way we won't. Sorry, that way we won't be locking up everywhere. Ooh, look at that, it's red. Oh, can we actually look at the car from... Oh, yes we can. Hi Geroid. Hi Kev. Welcome along. Ooh, I did actually get 71. That's nice. So I've actually spent some time painting today to get the car in the game. To get my own car in the game. Ha. Cool. Right, that'll be fun. We have just started practice. Well, when I say just started, it's 11 minutes in. Cold tires. Really cold tires. Thanks. It looks like a regular Roy RMI livery. Skating along on cold tires. Thanks, Ola. Zero grip on the front tires. Well, the guy behind me is he's getting more temperature in his tires. Well, that's a more in-your-face livery compared to mine. His car is so much more stable. Of course, me whacking the wall in the pit lane might also not help properly with the balance. No, he won't. Mirville is on the satisfactory run. With one of our other mates. So we're back with the R Factor 2 club races. Not this week, but next week. So next Thursday is when we're back rolling again. Starting with the Fiat 850 TC cars at Thruxton. How's the sound level, by the way? I did have a look back at the last LMU live stream I did, and I noticed that the game was really low in volume compared to me. I tried to make it a little bit louder tonight. Too wide. Oh, and he's braking. Well, that didn't do my lap time any good. How many were there at once there? Well, it's gonna be a lot of traffic tonight. That's for sure. Hi Hugo! I hope there will be less swearing than in Tractor stream. Because usually when I'm swearing, then things have gone really, really, really bad. Okay, so race engineer, I'm struggling with turn-in, apparently. Whoa! Not only that... it was Christopher as well. Yeah, it was Donny Bellafronte. There's some familiar names on the list there, like Oscar Hardwick, for instance. Which it's been a very long time since I shared a track with him. Ignacio, I've driven against in the R Factor 2 club. Luca Monroe is one of the admins at Overtake. Chris Elliott, who did pitch me off the road there, he's an admin at Overtake. Yannick is one of the admins. Nate Cowan we've driven against quite a few times in RBR. No, I don't think it is the same as the RBR driver, because in here you have to use your real name. And the RBR guy was Ivar something, I think. Phil Baldwin, that sounds familiar. Chris Swan is one of the admins at Overtake. Mitchell Volk is. Stephen Bailey is one of the guys who hang around Broadbent, amongst others. So it's quite a few familiar names in here. 39 drivers on the server. This is going to be really awesome. Really awesome. Soften front anti-roll bar is one of the things that's on the Chris Hay list. Another thing I forgot to look at is the fuel usage. It doesn't load in the custom livery on this little screen. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, and new set of tires. Let's try that for a lap or two then, just to see. Oscar Harvey sounds like a driver from the NASCAR series. Well, I don't know if you've seen the Jimmy Broadbent usually have this 23-hour race every year at Solder, and Oscar is one of those. It usually the dictator who runs the event and hands out penalties and stuff like that. I've driven against Oscar in RBR over a few years as well, that race department as it was back then. Well, I don't know, big deal, but well known at least. He's a fun guy. Still cold tires. I'm not really spoiled for choice when it comes to tires on these GT3 cars. It's like you've got a wet compound and a dry compound, that's all. Ah. Well, spotting cars in the mirror is gonna be a challenge if they're not using headlights. Of course, he went to the pits. Oh yeah, they are my colors. I had one initial idea for what I wanted to put on the car. For the livery of the car, but I figured I don't have time to fix that for this evening, because that was a bit more of a design, so I went with something simple. Simple and familiar. I feel it fits the car quite well. What the hell was that? I do hope the qualifying is private. Well, in one way I should go with less fuel in qualifying, but at the same time I won't bother. Okay, fresh set of tires, that's good. Okay. Right, let's go balanced on the ABS then. Yeah, that was tucking the car in where it definitely doesn't belong. Oh. Yeah, no, the red and yellow. Makes the car look a bit more aggressive. It looks like it's a private qualifying. That's good. Which means that there aren't any other cars on track. Yeah, that's a quote I would want to just get completely rid of. Because that's just the excuse for crashing out other people when they don't make space for you. Yep. That's the problem with open lobbies. That is why I do like the club races that we have every Thursday at Overtake. In R Factor 2, because you're driving with the same guys all the time, and most of them are on Discord as well when we race, so you can talk and have a good banter going. everything turns a lot more respectful and fun once you drive with the same guys for week after week, or at least regularly. Well, there are a couple of others who drive with a full tank of fuel, I see. And we're again up with the same error message on YouTube, saying that it doesn't receive it's only getting about a quarter of what it's set up to receive. Well, I guess you would have seen a change of quality in the pictures and stuff, but or the flow of the stream. Oops. It is annoying that that's happening. Well, only 3.6 seconds off the fastest lap time actually, so far in the qualifying. I do wonder if fifth gear is better suited for radio. Okay, so it's at least sending out pictures in good quality, and that's good. Okay, there's no way to get the car turned into Blanchimont. Back to the cheat sheet. Yeah, let's try that. And a new set of tires. We'll at least be able to get one lap in. It would be fun if we would have in the bottom left there, Jesus has taken the wheel. Whoa. And that's a slam to the wall, and we can just forget about getting any more laps in. Perfect. Is there a button to reset to default? Now the bitrate on the stream is 4,400 kilobyte per second out of the 13,500 that is recommended. Yeah, Jesus, that was what I was thinking. Right, so we are. Looks like we're going to start in 12th position in GT, unless Oscar has something in the bag for this last lap. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's some dents in the bonnet of that Ford. Yeah, no, it is live, yeah. I thought the time was out, but it seems like he's got one more lap to go. Yeah, no, the time is up. Right, so we're starting 12th then out of 18 cars in class. 33rd out of 39 cars on the server. Oh boy. Yeah, new set of tires, that's good. We have used 8 out of 64. Yeah, that'll be fine. Well, that's an Overtake livery beside us as well there. Of course, because that's Luca, isn't it? Yes, it is. And there's an Overtake livery for J. Clark up ahead as well. Thanks. Formation lap is about to begin. Well, formation lap was starting quite a bit. Quite a fair distance down the road, actually. Out of line, catch up. Now this is almost more difficult than the racing itself. And away we go! Oh. Somebody had spun in the first corner. Oh. Prototype's facing the wrong way, all over the place. Oh, that's a big spin. Well, a couple of drivers up ahead that those that started beside me that have quite sharp elbows and doesn't really give you any room. Luca's going really defensive up ahead. Luca is annoying Oscar up ahead. keeping the door firmly shut. Oh. Now it's through. Which is bad for me because now they will just pull ahead, both of them. Oh. That's not the best position to be across the track. Oh, that would be more a question for Ole, by the way. Oh, Lucas spun. So where are we now? 11th. Good, good, good. Oh, and that's a guy in the pits. Wayne in the pits. The mind punting is working, yeah. But I did see that he had a setup where it was really on the edge. Oh, right, yeah. Well, I don't know, I don't follow football that closely. Yeah, mind punting, like in Bruce Almighty, where he just wave his hand and the cars just disappear from the road. So that's another one. So he's solidly in the top 10 now. Well, solidly. We are in the top 10. That's good. But the car is getting increasingly understeery as we go along in the stint. So that's gonna be interesting. Oh, well, Luca is only 2.5 seconds behind us actually, so he didn't lose that much by going off on into the gravel. Come on. Oh, Stephen Bailey is in the lead amongst the prototypes, and he is not that far away from lapping me for the first time. You can see them both in the relative window in the bottom left. Then the traffic begins. Luca's really catching up to me now. Oh. Hardwick in the pits. Oh, Oscar is doing the reverse strategy, going in early, because I think he will be able to get all the way to the end from this point with a full tank. I mean, it would have been nicer if you were a bit more spaced out. Like the entire hypercar train coming in at the same time. Oh, yellow flag. to 7th now. People are getting their pit stops out of the way early. I'm pondering the same, by the way. If I should go in and take the pit stop now. Right, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you later. Okay, that was no grip on the turn-in at all. %85% on the tires. Oh, that's a big hit. He's not gonna be in rush hour 3. Oh, De Soto. Oh, we do say that. 27% new energy or virtual energy required. At the pit stop. Yeah, that's a cut track, that's fine. Yeah, Oscar caught up 5 seconds to me on the last lap. Oh, Hardwick in the garage. Well, that's a retirement then. That's not good. Oh, there's Bailey. And suddenly I caught up a bit to Luca ahead. battle of the admins up ahead there. I would love to have some front tires that grip and turn in the corners. And that's the halfway mark of the race. A bit of a lag as well in the game. Well, the car behind is technically for position, but at the same time not. I know you're there. Because Mitch is the was leading up until the pit stop he's just had, so there's no way I'll be able to keep up with him. It looks like he has a car that actually turns in the corners. It's a Mercedes without a rear wing. From the looks of things. That was Bellafronte. He is in 12th position currently. Yeah, no, percentage-wise the tires are holding on fine. Luca is in the pits. So we're back up to 5th position for a couple of laps. Well, I think a top 10 is well within reach, given that 10th position is just behind me on the road, and the pit stop doesn't take 2.5 minutes. And I need to grease the joints on my throttle pedal because I can hear it squeaking. Oh. Advertising boards dancing around on the road. Oh, that's a bad point to catch me, Chris. Surrounded by hypercars. Will they get by before Rouge and Radion? Well, the first one does. And Will was really lucky that that I actually didn't understeer as I usually do in that corner exit there. Otherwise, that would have been an accident for both of us. Really staying out. Yeah, like instead of going into the pits right now, you mean? Well, I am following the Paul Truswell golden rule of endurance racing. Go as far as you can on the full tank of fuel before doing a pit stop. That looked dicey. Going side by side through Blanchimont. Whoops. Yeah, English is your first language, yeah. Well, it's getting later in the evening, and the in-game time as well. But it's just got a lot brighter. Must have been some heavy cloud cover. That's been lifting. Well, the strategy hasn't changed, I see, because it's still requiring 26% virtual energy when coming out of the pits. Jay is in the pits as well, so I can borrow 4th position for a little while. Yeah, all 3 guys behind me on the result list will get by me once I do my stop. Which is supposed to happen on lap 20, which will be the next lap. Drive-through penalty for someone. Been speeding in pit lane, I suppose. Well, it could also be because of track limits. Has to be said. Oh, Chris is down to 10th. Wasn't he running like 3rd or 4th? Oh, maybe the prototypes or hypercars, sorry, need another pit stop. Well, I do see that I'm not the only one who's going for late pit stop, because the guy ahead of me now in 3rd position in class is also in the pits. Oh, he's in the pits now. He's too far up the road, so I won't be able to borrow a 3rd position. Oh, or will I? Oh, I do. I do get to borrow a 3rd position. For a whole lap, more or less. No chance getting the car turned in at all in that corner. So 30%, that's good. And no tires and no repairs, that's perfect. Yannick Haustein has taken the wheel at this point in the race. Okay, so I will be out again into 8th position then. Oops. I have said that I don't know anything about that, Ole, and Hugo has, yep, gone to get some dinner. Yep. Save it for NASCAR Friday, do that. Right, no pit stop scheduled, that's good, because I don't need any more pit stops. Okay, so Bailey and Baldwin are in the pits right now. Well, Donny has gotten a new rear wing on the car, that's also good to see. Bailey and Baldwin sounds like a British sitcom. Well, in a way it is. Looked like Donny and I were struggling about equally much with the grip on the front. More hypercars. But that would, yeah, because Chris Swan is now back up to 3rd, so he had an early final pit stop. Well, I did hope for a top 10. Didn't really expect it after being crushed the way I did in qualifying, but kept our noses clean out of trouble in the race. That is always what counts. Nate was really... he's really catching us at the worst place on the track. Not that he lost that much time behind me there because of my... me going off the road, but still. Now, Will Hardy, that also sounds like an old Australian something. Sounds a bit like an old sponsor to the Bathurst 1000. Yeah, I know you're there. Hi Casio. That looks very Google Translate. Where you could post it? You could post it in, well, in the comments from last RBR live stream, maybe. And I can try to remember to link it in the next in the description for the next live stream. Yeah, I figured as much that there is a link. Yeah. I'm actually not that far away from being lapped by the leader in GT3, because he's like 8 seconds or so down the road. Yeah, no, paste it as a link I pasted the link for it in the comment section of the RBR live stream from Sunday. Then I'll bring that link forward into the next RBI live stream. Well, it doesn't work putting links in the chat window because YouTube automatically censors them for everybody else but you. Oh, it's 4 seconds up the road already. Well, there we are. 8th position in class, then 22nd position overall. Oscar Gago got disqualified, and then a lot of DNFs, a huge number of DNFs. 5 cars out already on lap 1. Well, lap 0. 1 guy out in lap 1. Kevin won it with a medium tire on the front left and then softs on the rest. That's an interesting strategy. Hardwick retired on lap 9. Ignazio went out on first lap. Piotr Granchevsky. No, Patrick Den was the guy who was jumping into well, went into the exit on out of Radio, I mean. Yeah, I think it was on the wall on the exit. Well, the link you post in the chat, you are the only one who will be able to see that link. Because YouTube automatically hides links that are not being sent by an admin. So it will need, you will be able to post it in a comment under a live stream that's already finished. Whew. Well, anyway, I'm really happy with the finished or the finishing result of the race. The driving itself was mediocre at best, possibly, but well, anyway, we did get through. We didn't have any incidents or anything along the way, so yeah, that's really happy with that. That's some that's always a sign of a good race. So later in the week there will be some more rallying, because I do have 2 or 3 or 4 different championships that has running events currently. So we'll be back with that at a later point. I don't quite know yet when. But that will be it for tonight anyway. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. It's been a pleasure having you along for the ride. And do enjoy whatever is left of your Tuesday, and I will catch you all later. So take care and goodbye.